I'm Chayton Whiskey. I'm currently a certified lifeguard at the YMCA for at least another 6 months before I have to recertify. Anyway, I know championship is almost over, but I was thinking maybe I could share with you some of my favorite tips for lifeguarding so that you could save your life or maybe another's.
Afraid to step into the light. Some people need to have somebody who just surrenders in sight. Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. 'Cause I'm always ready.
Here's a tip. As a lifeguard, you got to be aware because at any point in time, an emergency could be hanging out just around you at any point in time. So you always got to be aware and on the lookout, using your eyes, your ears, and everything around. Well, that's out of my area of responsibility, so I don't need to take care of that one. Dun, 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 dun. Another tip. All right, so when you're around a pool deck and you're watching everybody, sometimes a lot of slips and falls happen when people are moving too fast. So you have to really tell people to slow it down and chillax a little bit. Walk! Walk! Slower! Slower! Now he just looks like an idiot. Walk! Oh, not you, sorry. You know, some girls are like, "Hey, Chayton, show us your tips." I'm about to show you a tip. It's really important to have sunscreen and to liberally apply sunscreen all over your body, especially in areas that you don't even think get exposed to the sun. I usually recommend something at least with the SPF of 30 or above. And if you don't know what SPF stands for, it stands for Sun Protection Force. That's the force that is applied to protect your skin from the sun. Here's just the tip for you. As a lifeguard, you have to be able to survey your area of responsibility all the time, and you're going to be looking for emergencies. Now, sometimes a higher vantage point is going to assist you in this because you can see more. You always have to be careful of the blind spots when you're up high right beneath you. So you always have to make sure you're looking down at your feet as well, just to make sure there's any emergencies you don't miss. I hear you got 9,999 steps on your tip bit. Here's one more. Sometimes as a lifeguard, you got to be able to think fast. All right, so here's a gratuitous 18% tip. As a lifeguard, you need to be comfortable with your CPR and your rescue breathing skills at all times because you never know when someone's gonna suddenly collapse on you and you're gonna need to help out. So I recommend getting as much practice as you can at any point in time. Ariel, do you need help with CPR?
Yes.
Good. Your compression cycle is way too slow. You're about 60 beats per minute right now. You got to hit 100. Here, go along with me. You ready? Set. Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 ah. Staying alive, staying alive. Ah, 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 ah. 30 to 2, 30 to 2. Ah, 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 ah. 30 to 2. Here's a 1990s frosted tip for you. As one of the ways that lifeguards communicate with patrons is through signs, through the use of signs. And so as you can see here, we have a sign that is trying to explain the rules here. So for example, there's no smoking, no chewing, and no vaping. And violators will be cited if they catch you doing those things here, okay? So, oh, look. Oh, tobacco's free though. Tobacco's free. That's going to be cool. All right, I got a dyslexic tip for you. Sometimes when you're lifeguarding, you're not going to have the tools that you need easily accessible. So you might have to fashion some sort of device or a unique tool out of just the things you have around you. Wash. Tip, 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 tip. Here's another tip. So when you're a lifeguard, you're part of an emergency response team. So you have to be cool with asking your other bros to help out in case of an emergency. Hey, I haven't made out with anybody at championship yet. Or did I? All right, here's another tickety tip for you. Sometimes kids get lost from their parents every now and then, and it's really helpful if one of us lifeguards can find them before the Amber Alert goes out. Oh, there's another one. We're gonna go help find his parents.
It's like this.
Hey kid, you need help finding your parents? What?
You try it. You guys are something special. For real.
Never mind. We're good. So there you go. Those are some of my best lifeguarding tips. Now, when you get home after championships and you're out having a drink by the pool, just remember, sometimes whiskey can save your life. Chayton, out.
And all the gates aren't in order, like they're not in numerical order.
And I mean, you gotta allow time to get popcorn.
Yep.
I mean, because if you don't get popcorn in
famous.
O'Hare, you might as well have not flown at all.
Everybody was popcorn.
That's why I book flights. It's for the popcorn.
Nuts on Clark. Nuts on Clark. They got the Chicago mixed popcorn.
The one, that's like I drank. Really good stuff.